A lot of things will continue to unfold. Can you just imagine a public affairs analyst and professor of journalism at Kennesaw State University in the US, Farouk Kperogi? I'm sure a lot of you know this guy. He has released another bombshell. He said Nigeria's former First Lady, Aisha Buhari, was divorced from the late President Muhammadu Buhari before his death. So this guy is from the north. So though is based in the US, he has been contributing to the you know politics of Nigeria. This is not matter of somebody just cooked or something on social media. So he's a very reputable person, you know, in the Nigeria politics. Is the one telling us this. Then you begin to add one or two things together. What actually happened or transpired when Buhari was alive, according to, you could see that there was no correlation between this man and Aisha Buhari. A lot of people, even there was a time he was sick, people expected her to be there. He was there alone. Buhari was there alone. And you can imagine a lot of things that have been happening. And I will continue to say it for as many who care to listen. The confession Garuba Shehu made, that they lied, and you are telling us that Nnamdi Kanu does not know what he's talking about. Like, seriously, Aisha Buhari had divorced Buhari before he died. I don't understand. And you didn't say it. Nobody said anything. And you guys were still referring to her as the first lady. Do you remember when this woman went, to go and stay in Dubai? And I remember some governor's wife when they went to go and greet her, to appreciate her for, I mean, to greet her for her birthday or to celebrate her birthday. They took care from Nigeria to Dubai. I'm sure a lot of you remember that. They would say, oh, people are just saying anything anyhow. If you know what is happening in this Nigeria, the kind of secrecy in this Nigeria, the Nigeria that we are in today, that we are suffering for nothing. We don't have business with suffering. We don't have business with any form of whatever we are going through. It's just a deliberate attempt or deliberate thing that these politicians are just dishing out to us, telling us that Aisha Buhari had was divorced from the late President Muhammadu Buhari before his death. Kperogi stated this in a post shared on his verified Facebook page on Wednesday, addressing reports about Aisha Buhari allegedly saying that her husband asked her to seek forgiveness from Nigerians on his behalf. Kperogi wrote, people have been circulating a quote attributed to Aisha Buhari claiming that Buhari asked her to seek forgiveness from Nigerians on his behalf. I can't confirm the authenticity of that claim, but what I do know is that before Buhari's death, he and Aisha were no longer married. As at when? You need to tell us. They were no longer married. When? After what is it called? Is it after he left office or while he was still in the office or so? He went further to say that Aisha had already reverted to her maiden name before Buhari's passing. They are divorced and Aisha reverted to her maiden name, Aisha Halilu. Backing his claim with observations, Kperogi noted, if you paid close attention, you will notice that Aisha didn't even go to Daura when he retired to the town after leaving office. Buhari was also alone when he later relocated to Kaduna. In fact, when he fell ill and it was suggested that Aisha travel to London to care for him, she reportedly hesitated because she was no longer his wife. She eventually went in the last few days before he died, but only after intense persuasion. Even now, during this period of mourning, she seems understandably conflicted about her role. The professor questioned the authenticity of the widely shared statement attributed to Aisha, expressing skepticism. That is even by the wayside, whether she said whatever. But this issue of that they are divorced and nobody said anything, is that what you expect Nigeria to believe? Nigerians will believe the forgiveness she talked about, not than this one you are saying that they are divorced. That one is even more grievous. It's continued. He said, so I am genuinely curious to know when and where Buhari told her to beg Nigerians for forgiveness. Where did she even say this? He asked. His claims come a day after Buhari was laid to rest in his country home in Daura, Katsina State. Aisha was also present at the burial, visibly grief-stricken as she received comfort from several dignitaries at the event, including First Lady Remi Tinubu. According to publicly available records, Aisha married Buhari on December 2nd, 1989. The couple had 5 children together. In September 2019, Sahara reporters citing Daily Trust reported that Aisha Buhari had been out of Nigeria for about 2 months, sparking concerns within the presidential villa. According to the newspapers, multiple sources at the villa revealed that the First Lady left the country in protest over certain developments within the presidency. She reportedly departed Nigeria for Saudi Arabia to perform the Hajj pilgrimage but did not return with other pilgrims. Credible sources said that after completing the pilgrimage, she proceeded to London and remained there. Akiko, now this story. A lot of things are coming up, and I've said it over and over again. The more Nigerians get to know all these things, what will happen, what will they do? Can you imagine? This is really going viral. Well, even if it is true, what concerned you? This is a super story. We already know the truth since 2017. This is family problem. It is not everyone business. It is everyone business because the actions of Buhari is what um we are still suffering today. No wonder she go Dubai. More are still coming out. Please, which of the Buhari version are we talking about here? So Buhari is late. I thought he said he would not die again. She knew that wasn't her husband, but they wanted to play along. It doesn't even concern us. Was it before his first or second death? She divorced Jubri of Sudan, not original Buhari, who died 17th January 2017. She didn't want to marry Jubri after the demise of Buhari in 2017. No wonder she didn't even weep at all. Now only the children they cry. But she mourned him for making her a billionaire. Which of the Buhari? Is it the one that had died in 2017 or 2025 or Jubilee? Story for the gods. We know when the man pie. You mean the updated Buhari version? The Fugees go soon come out. Nigeria na Netflix. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Buhari season 4 loading. So you mean say na she kill her husband? Which kind information be this? She's now officially married to Yaya Bello. This one is talking another thing. Old version or new version? I heard she wasn't even present at the burial. Those that attended, how true was it? You see, when we talk, una go think say we are not serious. She meant the second Jubilee called Buhari from Sudan after the contract. Now today person dey divorce. If she divorce, na she be first person to divorce. This is a sensitive information. This is no matter of na today person dey divorce. Like seriously? My own question is that as at when did she divorce? Was it after the retirement, after Buhari's tenure or during his tenure? So guys, that is just the information reaching us. Please let us know what you think in the comment section. Thank you.